In the last few modules, we talked about some push factors that foster employee turnover, or that actually that results in an increase in employee turnover. And when employees are leaving the organization, maybe even 5, 10, or 20 in a year, it depends on the size of the organization, the talent also go away from your organization. The new people will come, they will learn the process, and the training and development cost and everything is calculated, and it is understood that it is not something which is good for the organization. So there are some factors they push the talent or employees to go away from the organization, to leave the organization. As some people, they leave the organization physically, they really resign and go away. Some people, they have a psychological withdrawal. They are in the organization, but mentally they have resigned. Mentally, they have resigned from whatsoever they are doing in their organization. We name that as a psychological withdrawal. They have withdrawal from the organization. You may find that in many organizations, a lot of employees have or suffering from this syndrome, that is psychological withdrawal. But on the books of the organization, they are there. So we talk about now some pull factors. What are the factors that can pull talented employees, skilled employees, and the employees with innate abilities or the firm specific abilities to stay and to attract towards the organization? So offering competitive compensation schemes. I have said multiple times, Koropanzono, Howe, and Tooth, they have written sometimes in 1997 that why people work for an organization. Simply, people work for an organization to receive economic and social gains. So economic gains, in particularly in the context of Pakistan, remember in the last few modules we talked about the talent management strategies, and CIPD suggested that country context is important in understanding what organizations can do in terms of talent acquisition and management. And in the country context, if you look at the human resource management in the Pakistani context, obviously the economic gains perhaps overwhelm the social gains, and because of the lot of economic factors in our country. So offering competitive compensation schemes remains as one of the most attractive thing for employees to stay in the organization or pull talented employees towards your organization. So offering greater job security, definitely when because this is also related to the same thing what we talk about the country context. We don't have a security. This is the responsibility of the government to offer you the security for your health, the security for the education of your children, the security, your physical security and everything, and the transport, everything. But when, unfortunately, because it is a developing country and these things are not offered by the government, you have to organize and you have to plan yourself. When employees see there is an uncertainty and there is a lack of job security, people tend to find a place where there is a greater job security. Even research suggests that job security is at the top of financial gains. In other words, even if one organization is offering a higher salary, but there is a volatility there, uncertainty there, and there is a less job security, people will tend to go towards a more secure job even at a less salary. So if you look further, then promoting and nurturing employee engagement, this is something which is in the benefit of both employees and organizations as well. Employee engagement is a concept. We will talk about that sometimes in a separate chapter. And it is such a broad concept or construct that it is difficult to discuss here. But in a simple terms, when employees are really engaged in their job, when employees are really engaged in their job, or there is a job where they are physically, psychologically, and mentally engaged, the employees are really enjoying their job and they not tend to leave that organization. So organizational vision and values, that is in terms of tangible and meaningful. this facilitate or this pull an organization? What is the vision of this organization? What this organization wants to do? What this organization is striving for? For example, I said you there is a vision statement and mission statement of Revlon, and Revlon statement, mission statement was that um, we develop dreams here, we develop memories here, and something which actually tells the employees that, oh, what kind of organization is this? This is where I can be creative, I can develop something, I can think about something, that they are not developing cosmetic products, they are looking after to develop dreams and so on. So we say promoting values such as trust that are tangible and not simply rhetoric. Rhetoric, I mean, I have explained it in some other modules, that when you have talked about something positively, but practically it is not being implemented or is not done. So rhetoric is a very persuasive a language, or when you are promoting something, and when you are in a favor of something, you are speaking and writing rhetorics to promote that idea. But in practical, it may not be that much positive or that much good thing. So developing employer brand, this is what you can do to attract the employees or talent towards your organization, and ensuring HR practices are fully aligned with the firm business strategy. Because when employees are working in an organization where the business organization has a different business strategy, HR has a different business strategy, managers have a different strategy, you are in a confused situation that what really this organization wants to do. For example, you want to grow, your organization goal is to grow, or your organization goal is to maximize the profit, but organizational practices contradict that business strategy, and you are definitely would be confused every day. What is expected of me? What should I do? What is best for this organization? What is best for me? So there should be a clarity and consistency between the HR practices, managerial practices, work practices, and the business strategy. So making it short, promoting values and vision and mission. When employees know that they are working for an organization where there is a very clear mission and very clear vision, it tends to retain, or it facilitates to retain those employees. Thank you.